Japan's idol industry just got exposed for something absolutely insane. And at the center of it all is this woman right here. Her name is Hari Matsumoto. Hari is what's known as an underground idol in Japan. Pretty much, she performs at small live events, does meet and greets with fans, posts online, and has built an extremely dedicated fan base through, let's just say, a unique method. Now, unlike giant celebrities, underground idols survive almost entirely through fan support. And we're talking selfies, handshakes, live streams, meet and greets, personalized interactions, that kind of thing. And from the outside, Hari Matsumoto seems pretty normal. Cute outfits, concert clips, photos with fans, typical idol content. But then people online started noticing something very strange happening at her fan events. Fans weren't just lining up for autographs, and they weren't just taking selfies either. No, her fans were lining up for something that sounded something straight out of an R-rated doujin.
Oh, that's nasty.
And according to multiple reports, Hari began offering fans a paid experience they could never forget, where they could smell her armpits during meet and greets. And yes, armpit smelling, I guess, is the new smexy trend. And if you think this should be introduced worldwide, then like this video. And when videos of this started spreading online, the internet absolutely imploded, and one clip went mega viral. An older fan slowly walks up to Hari looking genuinely nervous, and then it starts. She barked orders to him, treating him like a dog, telling him to sit and wait, and even praising him. And then Hari casually lifts her arm, and this man leans in and smells her armpit in front of everyone. And somehow, this gets even crazier. Afterwards, she hugs him and praises him even more. But would you want to be praised like this? Let me know in the comments. And really, the second this clip hit social media, people completely lost their minds, saying things like, "This can't be real. What's happening in Japan? We have officially gone too far." And if you think this is something that's worth talking about, then please share this video. And so the internet was absolutely cooking everyone involved in this situation. But here's where things take a really weird turn. Because when people started digging deeper into Hari's fanbase, they realized these weren't just casual fans. Some of these dudes were insanely emotionally attached to her. And according to reports, some fans talked about lifetime loyalty toward Hari, and others reportedly promised future earnings just to support her career. And let's just hold up for a second, because at this point, the story stops feeling funny and starts feeling, well, a little uncomfortable. And honestly, that's why this whole thing blew up online so hard. Not just because of the armpit sniffing itself, but because people instantly picked up on the energy of the interactions. And the fans didn't look like people casually meeting their celebrity. Some fans looked emotionally dependent, like they desperately needed her attention or approval. And that's what separated the internet into two completely different fractions. Kind of like in Halo, how you have red versus blue. And on the red side, they defended Hari Matsumoto. And they're saying things like, "Who cares? She's an adult. It's consensual. It's good that she found a way to go viral." And honestly, they're not completely wrong. No laws were broken, and nobody was forced to do this. And technically, weird fan service has existed in Japan for a long time. But on the other side, they saw something darker happening here. And that's because they started asking, how far are these internet personalities willing to go for attention? And honestly, that's a pretty important question right now. Because before this controversy, most people outside Japan have never even heard of Hari Matsumoto. And now, millions of people know her name. And that's how modern internet fame works. The more shocking something is, the faster it spreads. Which is why I want to tell you that I enjoy eating natto crepes, so make sure you spread the word. And clearly, Hari understood this, because the more outrageous and insane things you do online, the more views you'll get. And if you think about it, no one would be talking about Hari Matsumoto right now if she just posted normal idol concert clips. But the second the internet saw a dude basically paying money to smell her armpit, boom, instant viral controversy. And honestly, the reactions got brutal so fast. Some people accusing her of humiliating herself for clicks, while others blame Japanese idol culture entirely. And even more than that, a lot of people blame lonely men for supporting this kind of depraved behavior. And when Western social media does what Western social media does, whenever something in Japan trends, they start acting like it represents all of Japan. While meanwhile, Japanese people online were also arguing about this nonstop. Some thought it was disgusting, other people thought they were just overreacting, and some just generally thought it was hilarious. But honestly, the deeper part of the story has nothing to do with armpits at all. It's about parasocial relationships. And essentially, a parasocial relationship is basically when someone becomes emotionally attached to a person who doesn't know them personally. And the internet has made this way too common. With streamers, VTubers, TikTok creators, influencers, OLED models, and celebrities, fans now feel closer to online personalities than ever before. Because creators live stream from their bedrooms, they reply to comments, talk directly to their fans, and share personal updates about their life constantly. And over time, people stop feeling like fans and they start feeling emotionally connected. And some of these clips that Hari gives off have that exact same vibe because these interactions aren't just about attraction and supporting your favorite creator anymore. It's about emotional validation, attention, connection, feeling noticed by somebody they admired. And that's why this story became so viral and got so many people heated about this. Because beneath the memes and the jokes, a lot of people saw an epidemic of loneliness. Especially when reports came out saying some fans talked about lifelong loyalty to her like they were in some kind of underground idol cult. And that's the part where people start realizing that this isn't kind of just like weird internet humor anymore. And honestly, Japan has a lot of stories like this. Obsessive idol fans spending insane amounts of money on their favorite small-time idol group, and in the idol culture, even having idols apologizing just for dating. And this is because people become emotionally dependent on internet personalities. But in Hari Matsumoto's situation, it hits differently because the visuals in the clip that went viral were just so shocking. You could literally see the emotional attachment happening in real time, which is why that clip just spread like wildfire. But at the same time, this probably helped her career massively because whether people hate the clips, love them, or just feel deeply disturbed by them, they still watch them and share them millions of times. And in today's internet culture, attention is currency because the algorithm doesn't care if people love you or hate you. It only cares that people stop scrolling. And Hari Matsumoto absolutely made them do this. And that's the absolute craziest part of this entire story. But what do you think about all of this? Is doing acts like promoting armpit sniffing justified as it technically isn't harming anyone? Or is it setting a dangerous standard between fans and idols? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you're interested in topics like these, then make sure you share and subscribe to stay up on all things Japan. And until next time everyone, stay waku waku. And if you want to know more about what it's like being an underground idol in Japan, then you definitely will want to check out this next video where I interviewed Choka, an upcoming underground idol, and her honest take about what it's really like in the industry. Because it's not what you expect. And if you're interested in topics like these, then you should probably learn some Japanese. So make sure you check out my free Japanese cheat sheet in the description box down below, where I share with you the 5 simple but not well-known strategies of how to learn Japanese the fast, simple, and easy way. And until next time everyone, stay waku waku.